I did have the feeling our modeling is pretty realistic because the characters have still really stylized proportions. What make the character really realistic is the simulation and the shading. They're really amazing. And but I think it's a good combination between having these stylized shapes and proportion of characters with super realistic fur and hair and cloth. The normal workflow, especially for main characters, is to have a sculpt which got approved from the director or from the art director, and you get a scan and then you model on top of that. That's why we tried a little bit 3D code for retopology. And but in my case it was really on the fly, get a drawing, get an idea and do something, which was nice. I could bring a little bit own style into it, design a little bit with the art director together to get it more fitting to his vision. I love to try stuff out with clay, yes. I start sometimes doing that before. And even if, so we have working sessions with a character designer. And sometimes we're just sitting there with clay and, do you mean more this shape or you like that? And it's really hard when you just get 2 drawings or 3 drawings from the side and from the front. I worked more with ZBrush and Mudbox on that show. Yeah, to get more the organic style. We had a lot of muscles and things to work on, so it's kind of nice to work on a sculpting program for that. The topology is really important. Honestly, I have to say, so my background is more coming from the art background. So I was an illustrator and a graphic designer before I started studying at the film academy. So I had a big, I have a bigger knowledge about anatomy from life drawings. And I think the art department appreciates that I knew a lot about shapes, but not a lot about rigging. So I'm learning the most of the rigging part here. It's good to have a real knowledge about anatomy from a real character, from a real human, and try to translate it into our cartoony, stylized character. And the style of the character always depends on the art department, on the character designer. So we had a great art team who did tons of drawings and research, and it was just amazing to work on that stuff. Sometimes we had the feeling they're too realistic and we have to bring them back and get more hard edges and more style into it because the animation is so stylized. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. What I love the most is working with other departments together. So especially with the art department, the working sessions I told you, really sitting close to the designer and working together with him on a character, and the same with animation. So we have, it's called Animation Buddy. He's spending a lot of time testing our rigs, giving us notes, draw-overs. We're sitting together and thinking, okay, when the shoulder lifts up, which muscles moves, how does the shape look like, and getting really into that character. And I love to work with other people together who are so talented, like all the people here.